Hello and good afternoon, and welcome to Las Vegas Ballpark as OKC Comets baseball is on the air here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or on the iHeartRadio app. Dean DeVos at Las Vegas Ballpark, producer and engineer back in our 1340 studios here today is Chloe Erickson, filling in for the YouTuber. It's series finale day between the Comets and the Las Vegas Aviators.
Stadium. Action out of the AAA Pacific Coast League in this one. It's the Oklahoma City Comets and the Las Vegas Aviators.
Comets 35-21, Las Vegas 28-28.
First pitch coming
if Vegas wins tonight or today, they will take 4 of 6 and have the tiebreaker of the Comets. So Comets win, they'll get a series split.
And towing the slab in this one, Ken Waldichuk. Here's what we're expecting.
There's Ken Waldichuk, his third start, 1-0 record, 13 1/3 innings, and the rest of his stats as usual. Josue De Paula, 295 average, 9 homers, 21 RBIs, batting right as we're ready for some daytime baseball to finish up this series. And our first pitch of the afternoon is a ground ball over the Waldichuk over the first for the first out. And we're underway here at 105 local here in Las Vegas.
Next up for the Comets,
Jordan Thompson, 368 average, 2 homers, 6 RBIs. He's batting right. And the first pitch for Waldichuk.
I'm not sure where that one missed.
That's ball one.
27 years old.
Beautiful day here in Las Vegas. 91 degrees, clear skies, no wind. Freddie Ferguson, the home plate umpire. Joe McDonald at first. Carl Dixon at second. Eric Summerskill in third.
And he was a
12:05 was our first pitch. The next pitch. It's fouled away. Final time we're playing. Final game of the series between the Comets and the Aviators. We will not see them again until July 1st through the 3rd here at this ballpark. There's a line drive to deep center field. Avens going back. It is gone off the batter's eye for a home run for Jordan Thompson. His third home run of the season in this mock series of OKC Comets. It's 1-0 Oklahoma City. How do you like that to start off the game? 2 batters in, it's 1-0 Comets.
To the hitter, he recognized the pitch early and belted it out.
And the Comets are desperate for a series split.
Now the third baseman.
Now bring up David Bodie. First pitch for Waldichuk. That's called for a strike. 270 average, 7 homers, 21 RBIs for David Bodie. He is batting right.
The 0-1.
Here is the next pitch. That's fouled away. Comets in their grace today. OKC in diagonal letters. OK with dark blue letters with the light blue outline with a Comet C on the left side. Red numbers on the front right as that's down low in the dirt for ball 1. Blue numbers on the back. Gray pants. Blue hats, light blue brims. The baseball Comet C on the front. There's the second out. That was number 32 who caught that.
And now the first baseman, Ryan
Ward, 212 average, 8 homers, 27 RBIs, batting left. Excuse me. First pitch for Waldichuk. There's a fly ball to left field. Thomas is under it. And we'll make the catch to end the inning. But the Comets strike first. 1 run, 1 hit, none left. We go to the bottom of the first. It's the Oklahoma City Comets 1, and now the Aviators up to bat.
Welcome back.
There's Landon Knack. Didn't figure a decision on Tuesday, so he's looking to bounce back.
You can see from the numbers that he's done a good job limiting opposing batters this season. They're hitting under 250 against him. It's not all about the strikeouts when you do that. You have to move your pitches around, mix speeds, and keep hitters off balance.
229 average for Drew Avens, 6 homers, 23 RBIs. He's batting left.
Digging in for the Aviators.
Former Los Angeles Dodger. And the first pitch of the afternoon for Landon Knack is down low for ball one. Las Vegas in their home whites today with a yellow-orange, I'll put the Sunshine LV on the front left side. Orange numbers on the front right. Orange numbers and letters on the back. White pants, navy hats. As that's popped up, Bodie will be under it. A few steps forward to his left will make the catch for the first out in the bottom of the first.
So tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane.
Final meeting between these two teams. They will not play again for the rest of the first half of the season.
Probably feeling pretty good coming into this one.
First pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one to Colby Thomas. Batting 205 average, 3 homers, 22 RBIs. Batting right.
Action on that slider took a sharp turn at the last second. In there for a
Next pitch is called for a strike. Game 57 of 150. Game 57 of 75. 18 to go after today.
This pitch misses.
Low, ball one.
That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights.
1-0 Comets in the bottom of the first. I forgot to get my cup. My ice. That's swing and a miss. Over the first for the second out. Let me go get that right now.
Third strike.
Batting third, the first baseman, Nick.
Next up for the Aviators, number 77. There's a strike. Two outs, bases empty.
That's a ball.
Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul back
That's
on
fouled
the way,
away.
and that's out of play.
Kurt's batting 133 average, no homers, 4 RBIs, batting left.
Here it comes.
1-2.
Grounds this
Here's a
one up the
ground
middle.
ball. Brancho is under it, throw the first for the third out of the inning.
Offense held in check here. 1 inning in the books here. Oklahoma City with the lead.
1, 2, 3 go to the Aviators. We go to the second. Comets up 1-0.
The Comets at the plate here in the second inning. Austin Barnes getting ready to hit.
158 average, no homers, 1 RBI with Oklahoma City for Austin Barnes. Top of the second here from Las Vegas.
Swing, soft
That's
line
fouled
drive,
away.
and it goes just foul.
Want to say a big thank you to everybody here at Las Vegas Ballpark for being so hospitable to us
Now.
for our series.
Ball,
That's high. With all the 8-night baseball games we've had to play this season.
Puts this one in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2
1-2 the count. Waldachuk's next pitch is fouled away.
Fights it off, we'll see another. Pitcher's got to be wondering what's going to get the swing and a miss. He might need to change speeds or locations, if only to change things around. Pops this up on the infield.
That's a pop-up.
First baseman has this one sized up. 1 up, 1 down.
Kurtz is under it, will make the catch for the first out of the inning.
A lot of minor leaguers have trouble laying off of those. Pretty hard to do much with a pitch in that location. Now
Now bring up the dangerous Armando Alvarez. First pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Late with the
Swing and a miss, strike two.
0-2.
Swings
And then
and
that's
misses.
strike 3.
2 down in the top of the
2
second.
away here in the second.
Straight up power pitching right there. 3 straight fastballs, and he couldn't catch up. At the plate, Nick Biddison.
Nick Biddison.
And that one fouled off.
That's fouled away. 267 average, 1 homer, 2 RBIs with Oklahoma City batting right.
2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top of the second. Next offering is downstairs.
Yep, downstairs. 1-1 the count. The next pitch.
On the ground to
Ground
third.
ball over the first. Comets
There
down
with
in
plenty
order.
of time, inning over. So they make short work
Head
of
to the
there.
bottom of the
We go to
second with the
bottom of
Comets still
second
leading
inning. Oklahoma
1 to
City
nothing.
ahead in this game, 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas.
Tyler Soderstrom, 133 average, 2 homers for first inning. And here's his first pitch.
And it's 1-1.
Called for a strike. I know the real life game is already done, but I'm like behind, but I'm playing catch up as far as that's concerned.
And the 1-1.
1-1.
Swings
Swing and a miss, strike
Great
2.
time to go to the slider.
1-2.
He was clearly sitting fastball, which made his swing just a hair too early. Now he's got to protect with 2 strikes. Runner on base to start the inning.
That's a base hit. First hit for the Aviators today.
Stepping in, Carlos Cortez.
Carlos
Here's a hitter who's been
Cortez.
strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games,
270 average, because I can't say that. Nope. 10 homers, 31 RBIs. Batting left.
nobody out, and a runner at first.
It's been a problem for the Comets trying to put up zeros on the board. Next pitch. Swing and a miss on a curveball for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Next pitch.
And that one is inside for ball 1.
Inside ball 1.
The next pitch
low
misses.
ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Good job to let the low one go there. Home team down by 1. Bottom half of the second inning.
Next pitch.
Strike 3.
Called for strike 3. Cortez cannot believe it, but one away in the bottom of the second.
Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas,
C.J. Alexander. First pitch for Knack.
Swing
Foul
and
away.
a foul back. That's out of play.
220 average, 1 homer, 6 RBIs for CJ. He's batting left. One away here in the second.
Here's the
1-0
pitch.
Oklahoma City in the second. There's a ground ball. That's down the center field for a base hit. So the second hit of the
They fired
day
in
for the
quickly, so it's
Aviators.
first and second with only 1 away.
Batting
Pretty
seventh,
clear he got
the second
exactly
baseman,
what he was
Brett.
looking for right there. Line drives into
Harris.
center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Brett Harris now at the plate.
Brett Harris
Looking
is
for
up.
Better results than last night, and 0 for 4 line in the loss. Soft contact in the
Fred Harris, who's already lined out. Batted .329, 5 homers, 21 RBIs was batting right as he lined out for the second out.
2 away. I'm sure he's disappointed after he
Batting
didn't
eighth,
get the
the
hit on that
catcher,
line out,
Daniel
but that's great contact. The next time he hits it like that, I bet
Now
it
bring up
works out
Daniel
better.
Susak, 255 average,
So
3
up
homers,
next,
17
Daniel
RBIs.
Susak.
Batting right. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Inning number 2. Comets up 1-0 as that's called for a strike.
1-0.
Final series meeting between these two teams in the first half. We will not see the Aviators until July. In about a month from now. Next pitch. Called for a strike.
First and second, 2 down.
Next pitch.
Swings and misses.
So I'm going to strike 3 over to first and the inning. No runs, 2 hits, 2 left. We go the third. It is 1-0 Oklahoma City over the Las Vegas Aviators. Rancho Aline DePaula will be due up in the third.
We move on to the third inning. Now it's the second baseman, Aaron Bracho.
54 average, 9 homers, 25 RBIs for Bracho, the switch hitter batting right. This pitch is low for ball 1. Los Angeles Dodgers, after destroying the Yankees, will look for a series sweep against the Yankees tonight for Sunday Night Baseball. The next pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Oh, Big Bucky's like, oh wait, like, who's touching me? Oh, hi, Bonnie. That's hi, Big Bucky. I was hoping.
Set down on strikes. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Went away in the third.
Batting ninth, the left fielder.
Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Bubba O'Leary.
Big Bucky was asking me about my day.
Well.
That's a fly ground ball. That's a base hit.
So one on now with one.
Second hit for the Comets today.
Now batting, the center.
Currently in the third, it is 1-0 Oklahoma City. And Josue De Paula is up.
0 for 1.
Ball.
That's ball 1. Ground out's first time up. I didn't go over Bubba Aline's stats. 197 average, 5 homers, 10 RBIs with Oklahoma City. Armando Alvarez, that was his, you saw his stats between Oklahoma City and St. Paul.
One away.
Called for a strike.
Next offering too low, and that's ball 3.
Three-one.
Ground ball.
Ground ball. This is going to be 2. The second for 1. Throw to first, not in time. So they'll get the force out. Only the second out of the inning.
Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Jordan Thompson. He's already
We got Jordan Thompson.
If he's gonna try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count.
That's ball 1. Jordan Thompson homered his first time up.
2 balls, no strikes the count. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1.
2-1.
Kick, the pitch, runner goes. Cut on and miss. Throw there, safe.
Bro, they're not in time. Not sure what's up with the camera angle. 9 stolen base for... Okay, here's a better angle. Throw to second, not in time. Got there safely. Back to Jordan Thompson.
Missed inside.
That's inside ball 3.
Probably get a decent pitch to hit in this spot. They know the
David Bodie on deck.
Foul ball.
Found away.
A full count. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Swinging
on a strike 3 though in the inning. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. Bottom of the third coming up. Comets still lead 1-0.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
No, that's high.
That's high, ball 1. Max Muncy for Las Vegas. Batting, I can't see his numbers because I'm down. Batting 186, 1 homers, 13 RBIs. Batting right.
1-0, and the pitch.
Next pitch. That's fouled away. And it looks like my charger problem is fixed. It was the box that was acting up.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
That's strike
He's
2.
confident in his breaking ball in this one.
It's really going to be
1-2 offering. Close,
That's
but
a ball.
called a ball. And after not getting the call on the outer half, he's just trying to get some clarification for where it missed. Two. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third.
Yep.
And now the center fielder, Drew Avens. 0 for 1 so far.
Avens.
Mm-hmm.
Chases a high fastball there. He's been working the whole zone well, but that high fastball really stands out because of how well he's placing it. The hitters have their work cut out for them.
That's strike 2. High 1 person in the chat.
Inside,
ball,
almost
2
got the
strikes.
hit.
Oh no, the Hamlin rule. I'm sorry, I'm posting this in LTR. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I have to do that. That's swinging a miss, strike 3 for the second out. I'm sorry, I gotta post this in the. I gotta post this. Oh no, the drinking game part has begun, children.
Now and here at the plate, Colby Thomas blasted
SD, how are you? I think that's Sam. Okay, that's probably Sam. I think that might be Sam. I could. Oh, it's SD Trey. How are you doing? Oh, it is Sam. Okay.
1-1.
Okay, just want to make sure that I'm not getting a crazy deal.
1-2.
1-2's the count.
Yes, welcome, Sam. Oh no, somebody posted the drinking game for the Cracker Barrel 400. Oh no. That's fouled away. 1-0 Comets here in the third.
2 outs and nobody aboard. Got him. And
That's called for a strike. That one in the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Aviators. We go to the fourth. 1-0 Comets. Oh, I should have known. I'm going to bring back the movie Express. But the first time since I got in my PS5, I'm bringing back the movie Express. Don't know what day I will be doing it, but be aware that it's coming back. As David Bodie's up, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the Comets. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Aviators. Daniel Voiles. And that's a foul ball. It's taken a while. I'm now starting to get used to it. 57 games in the season. By the way, Daniel Voiles here at Las Vegas Ballpark. Chloe Erickson, our producer and engineer in our 1340 studios. That's a base hit. That was a blooper.
I love what he did with that down and in breaking.
Remember, Armando Alvarez is not with the Twins. He's with the in this mock deal, you can say, with the Comets. I'll bring up Ryan Ward, who, by the way, in real life is the home run and RBI king.
Misses. 1-0. Ward
That's ball
measures
1.
5'10", 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in
Yeah,
2019.
at least I've gotten used to playing the PS5 and 57. Yeah, here's the crazy part. I will say this for you guys, is that the next pitch is swinging a miss for strike 1 on a curve. It's the first ever time I'm doing a Comets, a OKC baseball season, and I'm lining it up as here's a line drive to left field. I'll get back to what I was going to say in a minute. There's the first out. That was Colby Thomas who got the out. 1 away here in the 4th. I was going to get ready to say,
Now batting.
I don't think I've ever done 150 games of the Comets as Austin Barnes, who popped out his first time out. I've never done a full MLB The Show for Oklahoma City ever on this channel, and this year is a good chance to do that as the first pitch is called for a strike with my commentary. And may I remind you, I'm matching it with the real life schedule. May I remind you, on top of the Monday Night Raw, NXT, and Friday Night SmackDown. Oh, by the way, 0-2 the count. That's high ball 1. Comets will head home to host another Nevada team. That would be Reno, who are playing in Round Rock. We'll tell you about their scores in a minute. That's a fly ball to right field. Right fielder got the catch for the second out. Special thank you to Chloe Erickson for taking care of the YouTuber, who, by the way, normally would be the producer and engineer, but the YouTuber's been on assignment all series. He will be back for our series on Tuesday when the Comets host the Reno Aces. It's a $2 Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. So that means select Pepsi products, drink products, $2 to $3. When the gates open at 6 o'clock, that is called for a strike. Comments in this series. When you do that, Sam, have fun at dinner. Glad to say hello, and that's a line drive. The center field will be Khan now in the 4th. No runs, a hit, and a runner left. We go to the bottom of the 4th. The Comets' lead now is still 1-0.
Welcome back. The Aviators at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
The first baseman, Nick.
The city of Las Vegas gets its name from the meadows that grew there when Spanish explorers came to the area.
Nick Kurtz.
Hard to imagine that today when it's such a desert, though. Lines this one to center. No trouble here.
That's going to be caught for the first out. So Kurtz lines out.
Soderstrom.
Next up, the designated hitter, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom is up. Sean just said WTF. I'm sorry, I found that on Twitter. That's outside for ball 1. 1 for 3 with a double last night for Soderstrom. Next pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 57 games into the season after today is over. We have 18 more to go, as Big Bucky is the only one that's giving me some room. Wait till I hit Bucky Jr. and he's like, "Where are you?" And then he's like, sees me, he's like, "Oh, hi, Penny." Rumble's enjoying my getting sat on a play. Hi, one other person watching the stream. Or hi, 2 people. I think I know who the next person that's getting ready to chat with me, knowing the answer to the question. Wink, wink. I will watch the Cup race in a minute. I'm just trying to get this game done, so don't freak out as that's filed away. So don't freak out if I'm missing the Cup race because I'm calling a baseball game. Okay, okay. That's all I ask. And yes, I will make sure Sean joins me in the booth for the Round Rock series. I've already put a little note next to me, and I know Sean's going to be sad. It's the final time, but it's the final meeting between the 2 teams.
ball, still a 1-2 count.
And it's a different story in the real-life season series of the Express versus, you know, in the MLB portion. Because I think we've split the first... if I go back through the series, I think we've split... We split the first series, I know that. That swung on a miss for strike 3 for the second out. I know Oklahoma City took 4 of 6 against the Express. We split the 6-game series, the first meeting around. If we end up if Round Rock can split the series with us, we can split the season series. So that's 2 strikeouts. So that way Sean and I don't have to hit each other in the back of the head with a cheese grater. 0-1. It's called for a strike.
Twice now he's let a high strike go by.
Of course, we're going to have bonus Sunday Night Baseball, which is, by the way, the radio station I'm going to be listening to on iHeartRadio, 95.7 FM and AM 610 of Albuquerque. Who will be playing the Sugarland Space Cowboys later tonight with the voice of the Isotopes, Josh Sushan, on the call. Be doing that while watching the Nashville race. So that's called for strike 3 to end the inning.
We've played 4 full.
Nothing for the Aviators. We go to the 5th. It is 1-0 Comets.
On to the next inning, and now the right fielder, Nick Biddison.
The right fielder, number 6, Nick Biddison.
Nick Bibinson, that's a base hit. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Bibinson will round towards second, and he's going to be in there. Oh, man, that's good. Uh-oh, C.J. Alexander's hurt. Oh, no.
The injury replacement taking over.
Johnny Peralta.
Johnny Pareda.
Or Pareda, I'm sorry. Oh, no, C.J. Alexander got hurt. Oh, no. That's terrible for the Aviators. Very terrible. Oh my God, Jeremy in the LTR chat. Jim Bob Steyer, Tyler's Piper. What the hell? Oh my God, Jeremy in the LTR chat.
Not what the offense was looking for after a lead.
That's called for a strike. One away in the 5th. What on... Jeremy, what on earth, man?
A couple of hits in yesterday's game.
Anytime someone says something negative about NASCAR during the race, others can penalize them by quoting actions detrimental to stock car racing, in which the negative Nancy was taking a track. Oh my God!
Second here and 1 away.
Oh my God! What on earth?
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2.
He said Jim Bob started Tyler's vibrator. Oh my God. Okay, really dumb question. That's called for a strike. Really dumb question. How in the world do you start a vibrator? That's what I can't figure out. Oh my God, Jeremy in the LTR chat. What on earth would somebody be starting a vibrator? That's called for a strike. Oh my God. Next pitch is swinging him fouled away. Oh.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Yes, and also I know Tyler's going to go whack it off. Oh, Orby said. Orby's like a
Great job to lay off that one on 0-2.
A way to say, well, Taylor just made that action detrimental to stock car racing, LOL. I'm posting this in Cody's DM. I'm sorry. As that swing and a miss, strike 3 to end the inning. Nothing for the Comets. Or actually, no runs a hit and a runner left, rather. Halfway through, 1-0 Comets.
Bottom half of the fifth,
Leading
and
up
the
for
Aviators
the
bat.
Aviators, the third baseman, Johnny Pareda.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. It's really funny. But yes, we are going to Nashville for the Cracker Barrel 400. Which is not going to be 300 laps when we go there.
The 0-1.
0-1.
Now a fly.
That's a fly ball to center field. De Paula will be under it. He'll make the catch for the first out of the fifth. Peralta. Peralta batting 385 with no homers and no RBIs.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Brett Harris.
And Brett Harris is up.
0 for 4 in yesterday's loss.
Lined out his first time up. This is actually, I'm going to be a little honest here. This will be the fewest home runs that the Comets have hit in this series completely, and I'm being honest here.
That certainly helps. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a fly to left.
That's a fly ball to left field.
And now
Aline is under it, will make the catch for the second out.
now batting, catcher, Daniel.
digging in for the Aviators.
Daniel Susak. Struck out his first time up, batting right.
It just
No, that
misses.
missed.
A
That's
ball
a
and
ball.
no
Called for a
strikes.
ball.
1-0.
And a ground ball to first. Takes it to the
And
bag,
that will be
and
the
that
inning.
one
1-2-3 go the
continues to
Aviators.
roll
We go to
on
the
them.
sixth.
Five
It is
shutout
1-0
innings in the books.
Comets.
Oklahoma City ahead in this game, 1-0.
Comets trying to take the final 3 games of the series and earn a series split.
Top of the sixth,
Leading
digging
off
in for the
Oklahoma
Comets,
City,
Jordan
the
Thompson.
shortstop,
Jordan
Thompson.
Jordan Thompson homered in the first, struck out in the third. It's 1-0 Oklahoma City here in the sixth. I want to say congratulations to my buddy Jordan who got married. Not Jordan, the staff. I'm talking about Jordan, who I went to school with, Jordan Brisby, that is. Congratulations to him and his girlfriend on getting engaged. Happy for those two. That's called for a strike.
That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. It's ball 1.
1-2.
One and two. Here's the pitch.
1-2.
Chases the changeup in the dirt.
That's
Gets to it on the
for strike 3 over the first. First out of the
Now
6.
batting, third baseman, David.
Here's the third
Bodie.
baseman, David Bodie. 1 for 2.
Haven't heard from the YouTuber.
Hike one.
That's called for a strike. That's David Bodie. Flew on the first, single in the fourth. Comets still lead 1-0 here in the.
Hiya.
He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go.
The next pitch. Fouled away. 1-0 Comets here in the 6th. One other person watching. I don't know if it's Baby CJ or if it's Senor Sean.
Ball 1.
1-2.
Pending how this game turns out, we may do score checks, but we'll see. As here's a line drive to left field for a base hit.
So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
I'm going to just say this for all of you. In a hitter-friendly environment like Las Vegas, where no lead is safe, no lead is completely safe. I can tell you that for sure.
1 ball, no strikes.
As that was ball 1 for Ryan Ward, who had blew out his first 2 times at the bat.
He swings and fouls one off.
That's fouled away. 0-2 to count.
Runner at first, 1 away.
Just remember, if you guys... That was not the video I wanted, you derping hyena.
And the count 1-2.
I did not want it on the stupid F1 highlights, because I don't care about the Spanish Grand Prix, or should I say the Painish Grand Prix. Or Pain, as I should just say.
Settles under this one.
There's the second out of the 6. E.D. Eldez, how are you? Yes, this is a franchise for the Comets, who are the AAA affiliate of the Los Angeles Dodgers. As Austin Barnes flew out and popped out his first 2 times. Someone asked the question if this was franchise. The answer is yes, because all these games are on franchise mode, and it's following the real-life calendar, as you say. Day off tomorrow. You'll get Monday Night Raw tomorrow, because Red Bull GT Series is off this week, because they just got done racing in New Zealand, as that will be the ending. No runs ahead and a runner left, so... Tomorrow will be Monday Night Raw, as we are on the road to... I don't know what we're on the road to.
Max Muncy getting ready to hit. Muncy having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Action in the pen down there. Luis Garcia.
There's Garcia and Jackson warming up in the Comets bullpen.
Fouled off left side.
That's fouled away.
Late swing, fouled it off.
That's fouled away. This game is probably going to go by quick.
That's a strikeout looking. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. That is a critical call right there, and the pitcher is fully aware he got lucky. That umpire knows there will be some commentary coming his way from the dugout after that called third strike. And now, Drew Avins.
Yeah, Drew Avins is up.
That one fouled off. Now 1-1.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
The Aviators trailing by 1. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Yep. It's inside. Comets have never won the series against Las Vegas. I don't think they won the series against Las Vegas. And then over the first for the second out. That's ever since Las Vegas has become the Aviators. They've lost the series. They've had a series split, but that was when Las Vegas was known as the 51s.
Ball.
One out.
Fly ball to right.
Fly ball to right field. Bibison is under it. He'll make the catch, and the Aviators get nothing.
Oklahoma City.
1, 2, 3, go the Aviators. We go to the 7th. Comets lead 1-0. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors for the Comets. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Aviators.
Now pitching for the
Native Village here at Native Village here at Las Vegas Ballpark. Producer and engineer Chloe Erickson back at our 1340 studios in Oklahoma City.
Well, it's a one-run ball game. Now at the dish, Armando Alvarez. Slice down the right side. The 0-1. A swing and a miss.
0-2.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Mm-hmm. We're already in the 7th inning, and I feel like this game's a lot shorter, especially for a hitter-friendly environment as that's fouled away, which is kind of rare. Do you hear me say the words, a pitcher's duel in a hitter-friendly environment, may I remind you?
Rips this one to short.
Yep.
Tosses to first.
Over the first one away.
Down to open the 7th.
The right fielder, number 6, Nick Biddison.
Nick
Yep,
Biddison,
Nick Biddison is up.
Bowden, a 6'4 lefty, 29 years old. And
Ran out of the second, double in the 5th.
Back in 2016.
Hey!
1 out and the base is empty.
Mm-hmm.
Breaking ball, and that got the hitter.
Batter, take your base.
Yep, got the hitter. Now got a runner at first.
And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman.
0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts for Broncho today.
Strikeouts.
Switch hitter batting right.
Here, what?
Called for a strike.
One
No
run
balls,
game,
1 strike.
1 on and 1 out.
If you're hearing who let the dogs out, I do apologize because that's my roommate who's just being a a-hole.
In the air, right field, Cortez.
That's heading foul.
Can't get
No,
there,
that's a
and this
foul
one
ball.
lands foul. Biddison at first, 1
So
out.
just FYI, if you're hearing that song, I do apologize.
That missed
2 and
inside,
2.
and the count is 2-2. Snap throw to first. Biddison dives and can't get back in time. Picked off. Great move from the lefty on the mound. Got the runner hesitating there, and once you're frozen, you're cooked. Nice pickoff for the out. Here's the 2-2. And that's outside.
Yep.
Now the payoff pitch.
3-2.
Liner.
Ground ball, and that will be caught to end the inning.
Quietly here.
Nothing for the Comets as it's time to stretch in Vegas. 1-0 OKC.
That 7th inning
Leading
stretch
off
is brought
for
to you
the
by Bonobo
Aviators,
Yoga.
the first
Yoga
baseman,
with the A's.
Nick
Embrace your
Kurtz.
wild side.
What in the name of giraffes? We're at the bottom of the seventh. That's a line drive to left field, and that is going to be a base hit.
It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately.
Now
He
batting, the
needed that
designated
base hit.
hitter.
Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. So digging in, Tyler Soderstrom.
Ball.
Want to know? Here's the pitch.
So you're going to strike one.
1-1.
Getting deep into this one, and they haven't had an answer for what he's been doing on the mound. He's really executing well in this outing.
Nope, ball.
Even though he's
That's
not
one
the
ball
fastest
and
runner, I think he needs to be going
3 and
here to try
1.
and
Cortez
double
on
play.
deck.
Carlos Cortez to bat next. And the 3-1 from the righty popped up.
That's popped up. Broncho's under it. I forget Oklahoma City's the away team. One away in the 7th inning.
The right fielder, number 31, Carlos.
The one run for the Comets is a season would tie their season low.
Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play.
Mm-hmm.
High fly ball to right field. And there's 2 down.
There's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Johnny Pareda.
Now the third baseman, Johnny Pareda. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1.
Yep, found a way 1 and 1.
The Aviators with the tying run aboard at first. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that ends the inning.
Yep, that's the inning.
Still behind, 1-0 to score.
Yep, head of the 8th. Already in the 8th inning. Holy shnikey.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Aviators.
back, and a new arm on the
Number
mound to start the
67.
8th. Grant Holman,
Grant
giving up a few too many hits so far
Holman.
this season. Well, it's a
Leading off
one-run
for
ball
Oklahoma
game.
City,
Coming up
the
to the
left
dish
fielder,
for Oklahoma
Chris
City.
Aline 1 for 2 with a single today. Single in the 3rd. Strikeout looking in the 5th.
Challenge pitch right down Main Street, and he got the take, so he's ahead 0-1. Nice pitching. Late swing, foul to the left. And here's the 0-2. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. And he should be strutting out there right now. 3 pitches, all heaters, and he gets the K. Impressive stuff. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Josue De Paula.
Josue De Paula.
And a strikeout. Pitch misses.
Down low for ball 1. Strikeout, ground out, and a fielder's choice is 3 at bats.
Fouled off to the right.
Fouled away. That's strike 1.
Swing and a miss out in front of that. Movement in the bullpen. Anthony Maldonado getting ready to go. Harris getting loose as well.
Oh, yeah.
Smoked on the ground to second. Whips it to first in time.
Yep, 2 away.
Now batting.
Gavin Stone pitching a lot better than what happened in the series opener on Tuesday. Well, I'll just take... Well, let me rephrase it. He really did well in the series opener. It just sucks he didn't get a decision. So...
pitching has been in this one.
Nope, ball. Hey, ha! 2-1.
2 outs, base is empty. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. Makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time.
1, 2, 3. Go to the Comets on the 8th. 1-0.
Now pitching for
Back now,
Oklahoma
new pitcher
City.
on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the
That would be Luis Garcia, so that'll be it for
And in
Gavin
terms of walk rate,
Stone.
the numbers are impressive. Really filling up the strike.
Before we do that, let's give you the final line score. Landon Knack went 7 innings, 3 hits, 10 strikeouts. He will more than likely, if this lead holds up, figure a win. Ken Waldenchuk pitched very well, but 1 run, 5 hits, no walks, 7 strikeouts. He would more than likely take the loss.
Zone this season.
Line down the second
Now.
for Harris, flew out in the 5th as we're in the bottom of the 8th.
No,
I
that
was
missed. That's a ball.
certain that was a strike. Not my call, though. Hoping to put the tying run aboard.
No,
That's
that's
down low ball 2. Walks have been an issue in this series for the Comets, so let's hope that's not the case. Otherwise, we'll blame it on Bucky Jr. Hi, Bucky Jr. I hope you weren't drinking Ormy's root beer. No, I wasn't. Courtney said you were. I did not. Ew. That's what you get for drinking Ormy's drinks, you darping ostrich. 2-2 the count. Back on topic here.
And the 2-2.
The next pitch for Garcia, that's fouled away. Comets will head home to host Reno. Las Vegas will head to Tacoma to take on the Rainiers on Tuesday.
Here comes the 2-2 offering.
That's fouled away. See what happens when the Comets head home to face the Aces. Hopefully they can get a better series than what they did against Sacramento.
Struck out looking.
All for strike 3, 1 away in the 8th.
Now batting, catcher.
Daniel
Susak.
The righty-lefty splits there.
Comets would like to start off the month of June with a win. I also did not bring this up, and I'll go ahead and bring this up now for anyone asking. If anyone's asking, yes, we're going to have the AAA All-Star Game, even though it's no longer, that's outside for Ball 1. Even though it's no longer happening in real life, I'm going to still do it regardless for you guys for some entertainment. That's on my birthday week, by the way.
That's down.
That's down low for Ball 2. But the closer is going to be warming up very soon.
Home team down by 1. Here in the bottom half of the 8th.
Next pitch. Ground ball, that's down the center field for a base hit.
And that puts the time
Aviators
on
had
base.
so many chances to possibly try to tie this game up, but
I love
just
that
could
pitch.
not. Just cannot. They've just been struggling trying to get some hits going.
Shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly
They've had
square it up,
chances, but
that's a good
just
approach
couldn't
to
capitalize
technology.
on their chances.
And the next batter, Max Muncy. Clips the corner.
That's called for a strike.
The Aviators with the go-ahead run in the batter's box. Fly ball
Popped up.
right field. Biddison on the move.
Biddison's under it. Will make the catch for the second out here in the eighth.
The center fielder,
Been a
number
very
35.
close game. Las Vegas has not had any chances to take advantage of the bases, the runners at base. The closest they got is second base. They haven't got a runner at third all day. First pitch for Avens is called for a strike. There's Drew Avens, a former Dodger.
Susak leads
Signed
off
with the
first with 2 away.
Athletics in the offseason. In real life, he's up in the big leagues, which we want to say congratulations to him. Wish him good luck, which
Swings and misses.
next pitch swinging and a strike two. Funny thing is, the team that the Comets are playing, the Las Vegas Aviators, actually liked my tweet, which I was kind of shocked, to be quite honest with you. I've never, ever, ever had that happen before.
Grounder left side.
Had a minor league team, as that's found a way. I've never had a minor league team liked a comment about one of their players, which in all fairness, if that's outside, in all fairness, I really was hoping Drew Avens would get an opportunity to go to Major League Baseball because he looked MLB ready, and I really hope he does well, you know, has a good MLB career. We wish him nothing but good luck with the Athletics. I know he's going to do great. I know he made his Major League debut, which I'm happy for him. As here's a ground ball. This will be the force out to end the inning.
So one hit is all they get. Ninth inning coming up. Oklahoma
No
City
runs,
with the lead,
no
1-0.
one hit. As Garcia's going to get his glove looked at and his hand looked at. Just make sure he doesn't have any substance.
All set to start the ninth inning.
And we are good to go as we head to the ninth. Is that a runner left on base for the Aviators? Let me double check. Yes, it is. Let's see. 1, 2. Aviators have so far left 4 runners that I can recall. Yeah, they've left 4 runners on base. Whereas the Comets have left 1, 2, 3. I have one other person watching 4. So both teams have left 4 runners on base.
David Bodie.
I'll bring up David Bodie as we start the ninth. Grant Holman, first pitch is swinging a strike.
Matt Crook, the left-hander, up and throwing.
Mason Barnett also warming up in the
Also getting loose.
bullpen for the Aviators. Matt Crook's warming up.
The 0-1.
Next pitch for Holman.
Fouled off down
Found
the right
away.
side.
Already in the ninth inning, Comets up 1-0. They took the lead in the second and never looked back. So if this score holds as that's outside, if this score holds, in the words of Sean, get out, that's a shutout.
Gets a piece,
If that's
stays
found
alive.
away. This game's gone by quick. I thought it was going to be a high-scoring affair, but this is like a low-scoring affair for a hitter-friendly environment, may I add.
Back up the middle,
Another
and
ground
gets
ball to
through.
center field. That's a base hit for the
Off
Comets.
to a good start with the leadoff knock.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Ward.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Ward. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. Runner at first, nobody out. Spoils the two-strike offering. Another coming up.
1-0 Comets here on the 9th. It's been that way since the 2nd. The one run, by the way, ties the Comets' season lows. That's called for a strike. And there's one away in the 9th.
The catcher, Austin.
Next up for the Comets, Austin Barnes.
First pitch for Barnes, swinging and a strike one. Barnes was designated for assignment after Dalton Rushing got called up. I haven't heard if Barnes is signed with somebody. I can actually look it up.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. This one the other way. Base hit.
That's a base hit.
Lead runners around second. Now a relay to third. And he's
so Barnes is not signed with anybody. So we got runners at the corners. First time the Comets have got somebody at third today.
Next is the designated hitter, Armando Alvarez.
Hee-haw! 0-1.
Alvarez 0 for 3 tonight. You see his stats between OKC and St. Paul. That's as of now.
Here comes the 0-1.
1-0-1.
Pops it up
Popped
to the right
up.
side of the infield. Harris.
That's not going to be a sac fly, and that's 2 away here in the 9th.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Biddison.
So 2 down now, and
Nick
here at the plate,
up.
Nick Biddison.
Remember, it's been 20 hours since the Comets played last night. Of course, remember, they had a quick turnaround getting ready to play this afternoon. It's called for a strike.
Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Like I said, just want to say a special thank you to everybody at Las Vegas Ballpark for being hospitable to us this week.
1-1.
And it's been a great honor. Of course, Comets will head home to host Reno, the AAA parent club of the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Advantage
Outside. Comets did sweep the Reno Aces the last time I did a game against the Aces. But we've never played the Aces ever since we've gone to a 6-game series. That started back in 2021. That's called for a strike. Or ball 3. That looked like strike 2. Broncho on deck in case it's a wonk. That looked like strike 2, not ball 3. Nevertheless, big break for the Comets. Now that's strike 2. Should have been strike 3, and that would have ended the inning.
Has to stay focused on the pitch and not get distracted.
Pitch. Ball 4 to load up the bases here in the 9th.
Now batting, the second
Here comes the
baseman,
manager out of the
Aaron
dugout, making a move for the
Bracho.
bullpen. Grant Holman departs, and the line not closed yet, still responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
They turn
Aviators.
things over to the southpaw.
Hogan
Number
Harris, the new
Harris.
pitcher for the
This will be
Aviators.
Logie coming in with the
As
bases
you look at
loaded.
his stats, so we're still in the 9th inning. In a game that went very quick.
And here at the plate, Aaron Bracho.
Aaron Bracho for 3 with 2 strikeouts on the lineout today. First pitch, foul, popped up. That's going to end the inning. So the Comets,
Makes the catch.
yep, Comets will lead the bases loaded. No runs a hit. No runs, 2 hits, 3 left.
2-3-4 to lead off in the bottom of the 9th. Comets out in front, 1-0.
Still 1-0 Oklahoma City.
Now pitching for
Back now,
Grotterall's
and
coming.
on the mound, the closer,
Number
Brustar
48.
Grotterall, coming off a
Brustar
blown save opportunity the
Grotterall.
last time on the mound.
Mm-hmm. As he will look for his lucky 13th save. Colby Thomas, the first batter to greet him. 0 for 3 today. First pitch,
That
down
one
low.
off the mark, and it's 1-0. Pop foul out of play, off to
Out of
the
the
right.
way. After this game is over, we'll have your Comets post-game report.
1-run game in the bottom of the
1-1.
ninth.
Swing and a match, strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout.
Strike 3. One away here in the
Retired here in the
ninth.
And here's the first
Now
baseman,
batting,
1 for
the
3.
first baseman, Nick Kerr.
First pitch, that's in for a strike. Some serious velocity coming
That's
out
called
of
for
the
a
pen,
strike.
clearly. He swings and fouls one off. One down. Bases empty
I had
here
to
in the
do
ninth.
that. I'm sorry.
Foul ball.
The
Still
3
1-2.
friends are here. Sorry, Sean. That's strike 2.
That one misses inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yep, Sean's gonna kill me later.
That misses. 2-2.
2 and
Such
2.
a hard pitch to lay off of at the plate.
Yes, there's
Nice
there's
job to
3
spin on
more
that
starters in the
tempting
field,
slider down
and Ormy's like, "Oh, it's my 3
Here
friends."
comes the 2-2.
Who does not love the 3 friends of Elmer, Elmo, and Kerr? Yep, I knew that was coming. Silent sort of
Pitcher will target the outer half of the plate.
3-2, Grotterall's next pitch, in all seriousness. Swing and a miss in the dirt for a 3rd strike over the first. And the Aviators down to their final out.
This is the kind of work the manager was hoping for, calling him out of the bullpen to start this inning. Those 2 straight Ks really build confidence for the whole team that they can hold this lead. So down to their final out of this one.
That's fouled away. Tyler Soderstrom needs to do something here. Las Vegas down their final out here in the 9th.
We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. 2 down and nobody aboard. Pitch misses.
It's
down.
outside ball 1.
Next one's fouled back.
And now Las Vegas down their final strike.
Grotterall is just 1 strike away.
That's a ball.
Outside
That
ball
one
2.
inside. And that's ball 2.
Swings and fouls it back. Las Vegas down their final strike here in the 9th.
And there's a ball.
Inside ball
I know it turned out
3.
to be a ball, but it very well could have been
Tez on
strike
deck.
3 to end the game. That would give you nightmares.
Mm-hmm. There we go. 3-2 next pitch.
This one
There's a
hit to
ground
second
ball.
might
That
be
should
it.
do it. Broncho's on it over the first to end the game. Comets win it 1-0 here in Las Vegas. 1-2-3 go the Aviators, and the teams will get a series split
Thanks for joining us.
in the contest. 1-7-0 for the Comets, 0-4-0 for the Aviators. as the series ends in a tie. No matter what year it is between the Comets or the Aviators, it's always been the trend, a series split. So, good win for Landon Knack. Bounced back after a strong game, but unfortunately figured a no decision. He goes to 4-6. Ken Waldichuk pitched very well, but took the loss. He falls to 1-1. Brewster Gratterall got his lucky 13th save, as you see, and Knack's the player of the game. So, the Jordan Thompson home run in the first inning, the Comets' only run, which gave him the win easily. The play of the game, presented by Courtyard by Marriott. And there's the line. Yeah, Waldichuk did pitch very well. Unfortunately, he had to take the loss, which really sucks. But hey, when you only give up a run on 7 hits in a hitter-friendly environment, that's something you'd be proud of. And in the words of Sean, if he was watching this saying, "Get the game out of here, Donnie. That's a shutout," knowing that's the truth, as far as that is concerned. Let's take a look at scores around the rest of the International and the PCL, as we have started the first day of June. We'll talk about the Dodgers organization in just a second. Charlotte beat Buffalo 6-5 in the contest. Winning pitcher for the Knights was Jake Eder. He's 2-1. James Karnacek, his 16th save. The loss to Angel Bastero, his first loss. He's 0-1. Tristan Gray hit a 2-run homer for the Knights. Brooke Baldwin, Andrew Vaughn had RBIs for Charlotte, as I just went the wrong way. Ali Sanchez hit a grand slam for the Bison, and Devontae Brown also had the RBI for Buffalo in the loss. Memphis shut out Durham 7-0. Winning pitcher was Cooper Jerpy. His first win. He's 1-1. Nathan Wiles took the loss. He falls to 4-5 in the contest. Only runs scored in the contest for the Redbirds. Yoel Ponzo hit a grand slam for Memphis. Matt Kobanak and Jacob Butchberger had RBIs as well for Memphis in the contest. Norfolk beat Lehigh Valley 5-4. Winning pitcher was Runesty Contreras. He's 2-1. So Anthony Dominguez got his first blown save. Third blown save for Colin Shelby. The loss for Lehigh Valley was Joe Cunell. He's 2-3. Buddy Kennedy had a solo shot for the Iron Pigs. Oscar Masato had 3 RBIs as well for the Iron Pigs. Heston Jurgstad had a home run for the Tide. So did Judd Fabian. Also had a solo shot. Luis Vasquez and Raymond Urias had an RBI as well for Norfolk in the contest. We'll have the PCL scoreboard last, by the way. Rochester beat Columbus 3-2. Winning pitcher Colin Poche, he's 2-2. The loss went to Riley Pent. He's 1-4. Chase DeLauter hit a 2-run homer for the Clippers. Jose Tena, Jeremy De La Rosa had RBIs for the Red Wings in 11th inning, which really doesn't matter because it was like a back and forth. Wilkes-Barre Scranton Wilkes-Barre beat Worcester 5-4. Winning pitcher for the Rail Riders, Colin Brewer, he's 3-0. Jay Cousins 17 save. Tyler Mazik, 4th blown save. The loss went to Matt Moore. He's 1-3. Carson Simas, Roman Anthony had RBIs for the Red Sox. George Lombard hit a 3-run homer, the only home run for the Rail Riders, and Brendan Davis had 2 RBIs for Wilkes-Barre Scranton in the contest. Jacksonville beat Gwinnett 7-5. Winning pitcher was Austin Roberts. He's 2-2. Xavier Curry's 17th save. Loss going to Enoldi Paredes, the former Express player. He's 2-5. Jake Dykman got his third blown save. RBIs for Jacob Marcy, Victor Mesa Jr., Nathan Martorella, and Brian Navarrito for the Jumbo Shrimp. Connor Capel, Drake Baldwin had the only home runs in the game and the only home runs for Gwinnett. Luke Williams had an RBI for the Stripers in the contest. Syracuse beat Indianapolis 6-4. We're almost done with the scoreboard. How about that? Austin Warner got his first win. He's 1-0. Reed Garrett's 23rd save. The loss went to Yoran Ramirez. His first loss. He's 2-1. Home runs for Joey Menendez and Luis de los Santos for the Mets. Jose Azocar, Ryan Clifford, and Rafael Ortega had RBIs for Syracuse. Nick York had a solo shot for the Indians. Emmanuel Valdez and Jason DeLay had RBIs for Indianapolis in the contest. Finally, Louisville beat Toledo 5-2 in the contest. Well, like I said, you don't have to worry about... Actually, no, we have one more game to talk about. In the International League, I should say. Brandon Williamson got the win, his first win. He's 1-0. Josh Startmount, his 14th save. They lost to Cater Montero. He's 3-3. Cam Culler had a 2-run homer for the Bats. Jay Allen II and Hector Rodriguez had RBIs for the Bats. Akil Baddoo had a 2-run homer for the Mud Hens, the only run scored for them. Finally, Nashville beat Iowa 2-1. Winning pitcher for the Sounds, Tyler Alexander. He's 3-1. Nick Mears is 12th save. The loss, Phil Bickford. He's 0-2. Jake Bowers, Vinny Caprera had RBIs for the Sounds. And Matt Shaw had the only RBI for the I-Cubs in the contest. Now to your PCL scoreboard. Round Rock beat Reno 9-1. That's the Comets' next opponent, which is the Reno Aces. Winning pitcher Michael Plasmeyer, he improves to 8-2. The loss went to Connor Grams. He's 1-3. Ivan Melendez had the only RBI, had an RBI double for the Aces. Dustin Harris hit a 2-run homer for the Express. Kevin Pillar, Josh Hatcher, Trevor Halver, Justin Foscue, Sam Haggerty also had RBIs as well for the E-Train, as Senor Sean is E-Train the Aces, as the Aces will now head to Oklahoma City on Tuesday. El Paso beat Sacramento 8-3. Winning pitcher Luis Patino, he's 3-1. The loss went to Miguel Diaz. He's 1-3. Trevor McDonald once again figured a no decision. Kai Murphy hit a 2-run homer for the Chihuahuas out at Sutter Health Park. Nico Goodrum, Cole Rodier, Joshua Mears, and Gavin Sheets had RBIs for the Chihuahuas. Max Stassi had a 2-run homer for the Reeve Cats, and Marco Luciano also had an RBI for Sacramento in the contest. Tacoma beat Salt Lake 6-1. Winning pitcher for the Rainiers was Logan Evans. He's 3-5. The loss went to George Clayson. He's 2-3. Only run scored for the Bees was a Tucker Flint home run. For the Rainiers, Lazaro Montes, Ryland Thomas, and Ben Williamson homered for the Rainiers. Austin Sheaton and Ryan Bliss also had RBIs for the Rainiers in the contest. Oh, I forgot another international. Okay, we'll cover this now. Omaha beat St. Paul 4-2, and then we'll get to your last one. I forgot the last International League game, so that's my fault. Anyway, Ross Stripling got the win, improves to 5-1. James MacArthur is 14 save. You can just give me the fucking dunset right now if Sean's watching this. Usakar, Noda to loss. He falls to 3-2. Drew Waters, Nick Lofton, Gavin Biggio had RBIs for the Storm Chasers. Diego Cartier hit a 2-run homer for the Saints. Now to continue the rest of the PCL scoreboard. Sugar Land beat Albuquerque 6-1, so good news for the Comets there. Winning pitcher for the Space Cowboys was JP France. He's 5-3. The loss to Jack O'Loughlin, he's 5-4. Brendan Rodgers, not Brendan Rodgers, who I'm friends with on Facebook, had a 2-run homer for the Space Cowboys. Sean McLean, Walker Yannick, and Ben Gamol had RBIs for Sugarland. Gesson Hira had the only RBI for Albuquerque in the contest. Around the Dodgers organization, Los Angeles Dodgers, despite winning the series against the New York Yankees, they fall on Sunday Night Baseball 9-3. Clark Schmidt got the win and proves to 6-4. Yoshinobu Yamamoto the loss, he's 6-3. Jazz Chisholm and Jason Dominguez had home runs for the Yankees. Former Dodger Cody Bellinger and Paul Goldschmidt, former Cardinal, had 3 RBIs for the Yankees. Schmidt went 6 1/3, 2 runs, 8 hits, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts to get the win. Mookie Betts and Michael Conforto had the RBIs for the Dodgers. They committed 3 errors as Yamamoto had 3 runs, 2 earned on 6 hits, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, and 3 1/3. As I said before, despite losing the series finale, Dodgers do take 2 of 3 from the Yankees. They will host the New York Mets tomorrow at 9:10 Central Time. Roki Sasaki will start for the Dodgers. Kodai Senga will start for the Mets. Around the Dodgers organization, AA Tulsa had to salvage a series split, and they fall to Wichita 7-5. Ryan Jensen got the win and proves to 6-2. The loss went to Jackson Ferris. He's 0-3. The save to Anthony West, his 17th save. Home runs for Griffin Lockwood Powell, a 3-run homer for the Drillers. Kendall George, Damon Keith had RBIs in the contest. Aaron Sabato had a grand slam for the Wind Surge. Andrew Castelli had an RBI as well. Also had a solo shot, and Alan Cerdia had a solo shot. Tulsa will head home to host Amarillo on Tuesday. Speaking of Tuesday, that is where you will find the Comets' next game. They will take on the Reno Aces, the AAA parent club of the Arizona Diamondbacks, their first meeting of the year. 7:05 first pitch. It's a $2 Tuesday at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. Our stream will be hopefully live at 1 o'clock to call the Comets and Aces game. Bobby Miller, who is coming off a rough outing against the Aviators, he will start for the Comets in the contest. He will start 2-2 record, a 3.20 earned run average. Hubert Diaz will get the start for the Aces. He's 2-1 with a 5.16 earned run average. 7:05 first pitch. Gates open at 6 o'clock. Tickets are available. Call 405-218-2150 or visit OKCComets.com or stop by the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark box office located on South Mickey Mantle Drive. It'll be open tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. If you cannot make it to the game, our live coverage begins at 6:50 with Comets on deck. You're on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or anywhere on your mobile device with a free iHeartRadio app. You can also listen to the game on the Valley Sports Live and the MILB TV for free. Comets split the series with the Aviators 1-0. 1 run, 7 hits, no errors for the Comets. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Aviators. Winning pitcher Landon Nacky improves to 4-6. Bruce Argraterol's 13th save. The loss to Ken Waldichuk. He's 1-1, his first loss. Comets split the series. They are 36-21. The Aviators fall to 28-29. For our producer and engineer Chloe Erickson back in our 1340 studios, I'm Daniel Bull saying good afternoon and good night from beautiful Las Vegas Ballpark. Thanks as always for joining us. We appreciate your listenership and your support. And we will talk to you on Tuesday against the Reno Aces at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. You have been listening to OKC Comets Baseball, presented by Courtyard by Marriott.